This is the fastest way to exit an ICE encounter if you're a U.S. citizen. Now, there's a lot of U.S. citizens out there that actually don't want to exit ICE encounters. They remain silent and they are trying to occupy ICE with them so that ICE isn't occupied with other people. But there are U.S. citizens out there that have children and they need to be there for them. They're single parents. Or they have elderly people they have to take care of, whatever the reason, this guide is for you so that you can exit an ICE encounter as fast as possible. Now, the first thing you have to realize is if ICE comes up to you, it's because you're brown and they don't know who you are. And the worst thing that you could possibly do is run or walk too fast away from them as they approach. If you do that, it doesn't matter what comes after. It doesn't matter what you say. Unless you happen to have your passport on you, they will assume that you're undocumented and they will arrest you because you ran. And then they will put you into processing, which can last for days sometimes, until they verify that you are a U.S. citizen and release you. So that means your kids aren't going to be picked up from school that day. So number one, do not run. The second thing is, if you happen to have your passport on you, that is the fastest way to get out of an ICE encounter. You present it and they let you go. Now, if you have a photo of your passport, it'll be up to the ICE officer whether they accept it. They might say that that's a doctored photo. Or if you make a copy of your passport, the same situation, they'll say it's a doctored copy of the passport. That's not real. So try your luck if you have it, and maybe they'll let you go with that. The second thing is birth certificate or naturalization certificate. Birth certificates straight up show up the birth certificate. You'll need an ID to accompany it because birth certificates don't have your photo on it. So you need a very good real ID. The real ID will prove that you are the person that the birth certificate belongs to. And a real ID also proves to show that you're in lawful status in most states. It doesn't necessarily prove that you're a U.S. citizen, but it does prove that you're in lawful status, which is an advantage when you're trying to prove your citizenship through a birth certificate. Now, if you have a naturalization certificate, it's the same issue, but here's the kicker. If you got your citizenship because you were born abroad to U.S. citizen parents, it's possible that they never apply for your naturalization certificate. They let you in, you got a passport, you don't have it on you, but you don't have a naturalization certificate, which means that when they scan your face, you will not show up in their system. So it's very important that you request one now prior to any ICE encounter because you won't be in their system if you got derivative citizenship and never got a naturalization certificate. Now, if you don't have any of these documents, then they're going to start questioning you. The first question is, are you a U.S. citizen? If you say yes and you say it with a perfect accent and you're white looking, they will more than likely let you go. But after that, if they don't believe you, they're going to start asking questions. So here are the questions. What city were you born in? What hospital were you born in? What high school did you go to? What college did you go to? Where do you live now? Where were your parents born? So it's important that you prepare these answers to these questions so that you don't appear nervous. If you appear nervous, then they will assume you're lying and they'll arrest you, and then they'll verify it later, but you're, again, a couple days processing. If you feel confident and you answer the questions correctly, then they should let you go.